So that's it. Prismatic Evolutions is done. Nobody cares about it. We're all moving on. Wait, that's not entirely true. Welcome back to View Rule. I'm Rob. We are going for 4,000 subscribers. 151 poster collection going out to one lucky subscriber, 2 3-pack blisters of Surging Sparks going out to 2 additional subscribers, and 5 Pokemon mystery card lots, which I have made and put together. I'm very excited about those. Those look really fun. I'd be excited to get one. So, yes, all the things. You got to do it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the channel. To make sure we reach that 4,000 subscriber mark and we know who's entered to win, go over to this video here. That's the one where you leave an additional comment. So once we hit that threshold, I can announce the winner. We are talking about how Prismatic Evolutions is just yesterday's news and it's done. It's really not done, all right? Actually, this is about looking ahead and seeing what else is coming, just because the Pokemon community never stops. And the news just never stops on this thing. Pokemon Company is fierce. They are after it. They want to make money, and they know how to do it. They have mastered this. This is not new for them. They've been in it for 26 plus years, something like that. 28 years. I don't know. They're coming up on 30 years, something like that. I don't know. Crazy. They've been doing it a while, and they do a good job most of the time. Gray felt hat Pikachu aside. Well, we have currently, and you can see it blowing up all over the internet, Pterodactyl Festivus. I don't know what it is. Just whatever. We all know about that set. That is the Japanese version, the predecessor to the English release of Prismatic Evolutions, which is becoming very difficult to get a hold of, but don't fret. Time will tell, and you'll be able to get it in stores, and you might hit for a restock, and keep an eye on those restock days so you can time it a little bit better and have a chance of getting some stuff. Yes, it's going to be popular. Yes, people are going to go after it. Yes, scalpers are going to try to take advantage of the situation and sell it for ridiculous prices. We've seen it online already many, many times. However, keep your eyes peeled and eyes and ears open, because you might have a chance of finding it. Looking at what's coming beyond that, though, and I can't believe how long this stupid intro is. Looking beyond all of that, we're talking about the next set, the next one. We don't even have Prismatic Evolutions. We're talking about the next one. So jump in over here. Battle Partners. This is going to be the next Japanese set, and it's going to be released in the end of January. So what does that mean? It means we're going to have an English set to follow that's going to be comparable to it. This is talking about kind of that Jimmy Heroes type, the partner Pokemon, that kind of thing. Having the trainer as a part of the mechanic, having it as a part of the TCG again. We did this years and years ago, and they're kind of recycling it, bringing it back. But what does that mean for the English set? The English set, we now know, is going to be called Journey Together. All right, Journey Together. I kind of like that. I think that works. It kind of encompasses the idea that we have these Pokemon as our, they're not pets, they're a partner, and you train them and all this stuff. So you journey together. And the release is already listed out to be March 28th. Yikes, that feels so far away, yet I bet once January comes, it'll be very quick to approach as people are getting through their Prismatic Evolutions openings, as long as they can have them and get a hold of the cards. It's going to come up quick. So that means pre-releases are going to be just prior to that, the 15th or 23rd, something like that. This particular set is going to have the different trainers featured on the cards, and we could take a look at them here just to get a better idea of some leaked ones here, where you have the picture there, the name. So Lily's Clefairy EX, rather than just a Clefairy EX, this is associated here. In this particular format, you do have more than just the trainer being tied to it. Let me see here if we got this. Here's a Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. Again, this is just basically an EX Pokemon, but tied to the trainer. Yes, this one. Ends Reshiram. This one has been leaked a long time ago, actually. I think this came out 2024 World Championship. This was leaked, and people got a hold of it, and they were seeing it and going, whoa, what's going to happen? What do we got? We don't know if this is an illustration rare, if this is a special illustration rare. That has been left off of it very cleverly, so that this was probably an intentional leak to create that buzz and let us know, hey, you know what, Surging Sparks is great. However, 2025 is going to be nuts. So for everybody who's going crazy still over Surging Sparks, that's fine. Do what you want. For me, it was like, okay, get everything I wanted to get, and then you just slow down. I see it on the shelves, and I'm like, should I pick that up? Should I? If I look at TCG Player, if I look at eBay, it's going for more right now. I should get it. but I can't just keep dumping into the collection because I got to be a little bit more specific about my collection dollars, and I know a lot of you do the same. I had one commenter who clearly has enough to throw around. They just scooped up everything in a recent release of some Prismatic Evolutions, and I thought that's great for them and kind of disappointing that they're taking from everyone else in that way, but whatever. Can't control anybody. Can only control yourself and make your own decisions, which my decisions are. I'm not going to overspend on these sets, but when we get down to this here, I think that's pretty cool. What do we got coming? Where is it going to go? I don't know. I think it would be more like an illustration rare at this point. I don't think there's enough happening here to say it'd go to the level of special illustration rare, although Pikachu and Greninja proved me long on that one. So the mechanic to introduce, and I think this one is something that people aren't talking about as much, maybe in some of those playing TCG channels they're talking about it, but just for your standard channel where you talk a little bit about everything in the market, they're not really going deep into it. We have the same moveset here as that full art version on the Ends Reshiram. So let's take a look here. Choose one of your benched Ends Pokemon's attacks and use as this attack. So for 2 energy, you can do the damage of a benched Pokemon, an Ends Reshiram, that would normally cost you 4 energy. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. And you can have it where you don't have any fire energy, you don't have an electric energy. The purpose is to pull this out. To be able to pull this Pokemon, get it on your bench, and utilize that attack of 170 damage, all for the cost of 2 energy on there. That is fantastic. Pretty cool mechanic, if you ask me. It's going to start speeding up, and some sniping is going to happen in the games where people just throw down, bam, these monster attacks to take people out real quick, 1 or 2 moves and just knocking them out. Especially if it's an EX Pokemon and you get 2 prize cards, you're going to see some fast flying. I don't know if this is how the mechanic worked back in the day with Gym Heroes. I didn't really play the TCG ever before. A little bit on the Pocket and the TCG Online Live, whatever it was they did prior to that. So I've done a little bit, but I think this mechanic is really cool, and I can't wait to see what other mechanics come out of it in the particular Pokemon's cards, or Pokemon Trainers cards, rather. So, like N here, if there's going to be a mechanic crossover on Marnie's cards, that you can utilize some moveset or some ability, use any ability of another Marnie card. I don't know what the mechanics are going to be here. So attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like. Okay, so here you go. You can search for, what is it? When you play it from your hand, evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn. You may search your deck for up to 5 dark energy. Attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty crazy. So you can really beef up on your energy there just from playing a Pokemon. You don't even have to pull out a trainer card on that one because the trainers are embedded into the cards. That's pretty cool. So that's going to really change the mechanics. It's interesting. It's very interesting, especially somebody who doesn't play the TCG. Kind of excited to see where this goes and see what 2025 competitive league is going to look like, because I think this particular set, this Journey Together set, is going to play a major role. It may not even be specific to a specific card, but the mechanics coming out of that time frame, that set, is what's going to be the more prevalent takeaway. Because we've had it where, Twilight Masquerade, the Dragapult, came out, and there was a lot you could do with playing Dragapult in the TCG. So people were doing that. Prices went up on those cards. Then you move into other sets, and there's a specific card or a specific Pokemon that gives you something, or a trainer card that comes out. Here it looks like you kind of have the entire set where there's going to be a lot of different options where you're not stuck on one particular deck type, and you can really mix things up and match it in different ways. So interesting times, and it kind of pushes someone like me who's not that familiar with the TCG to explore it a little bit further, a little bit more in depth. Also in March, somewhere about there, we probably should be seeing those illustration contest winner cards coming out. So maybe we'll be seeing some of those promos as you go ahead and get your orders on Pokemon Center or something. I don't know if you can get them, because Prismatic Evolutions is crazy. Journey Together will probably be pretty crazy. I don't think it'll be as hyped up as Prismatic Evolutions, although it's kind of a wave we're all riding right now. Surging Sparks just kind of came to the market, got everybody excited. A bunch of people entered in, and then you have Prismatic Evolutions. Everybody's going insane, losing their minds, making horrible decisions. Maybe not. I don't know, but it seems like it. And then we'll move on to Journey Together, and then whatever the Rocket set might be, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Time will tell. But let's take a look right here. Right this. You can see this. Pokemon 151. By the time I give this away, people are going to be like, that set's ancient. Nobody cares about it anymore. I want to give this away. 4,000 subscribers. Can we just do it already? 4,000 subscribers. Like, comment, and share the channel. You have to subscribe to the channel, but also share the channel. If you leave a like because you're not sharing the channel, if you leave a comment also because you can't share the channel, that's a huge help. Those little bumps in the algorithm go a long way. Also, that little giveaway, the Pokemon Mystery Pack I had ready to go, we didn't reach the 125 likes, so I'll have to set that up on another video coming up. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll put that together. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I post 7 days a week. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.